Conservative writer warns Kamala Harris could actually win despite being a tragically flawed candidate. A prominent conservative writer warned Republicans that Vice President Kamala Harris could win the presidency despite being a tragically flawed candidate. She's a tragically flawed candidate, but so is Trump, who doesn't have the media cheering for him from here to November. National Review's Charles C. W. Cook wrote in a column published Thursday titled, "Kamala Harris Could Actually Win." Harris has succeeded her boss, President Biden, as the presumptive Democratic Party nominee after Biden withdrew under pressure from the race and endorsed her on Sunday. She has rapidly consolidated support and endorsements, and also brought in huge fundraising hauls to effectively clinch the nomination ahead of next month's Democratic convention. Cook argued that small shifts in sentiment brought on by positive press coverage for Harris can quickly add up in a divided country. If the question in play here were solely, is Kamala Harris a good candidate? My answer would be an emphatic, unalloyed no, the columnist said. But that's not the sole question, or even the material question, Cook continued. The material question is whether Kamala Harris and her as yet unappointed VP aspirant can win an election against Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. And I absolutely, unquestionably, categorically think that she can. The Biden-Harris administration is by no means loved, he wrote. Joe Biden is the most unpopular president in modern history. Kamala Harris is the most unpopular vice president since polling began, and, in the minds of the average voter, the years that those two have been in charge of the executive branch have been stained with inflation, waste, incompetence, a tornado of illegal immigration, a series of crises abroad, and, most recently, a dastardly conspiracy to cover up the president's senility. Despite the unpopularity of the Biden administration, Cook also said that voters still do not like the leading Republican ticket, Trump and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. Donald Trump is unpopular, Cook wrote. J.D. Vance is unpopular in every Senate contest other than West Virginia and, perhaps, Montana. The Democrat is running away with the race. Insofar as the GOP has a good shot at the presidency this year, it is because much of the electorate dislikes the incumbents marginally more than it dislikes the GOP. That, though, could change. If, as it ought, the Republican Party wishes to prove me wrong in my suspicion, it's going to have to escape from its post-convention jubilation and work like hell, Cook wrote. The Harris and Trump campaigns did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Fox News Digital.